What up, Internet? I'm Young Guru, and welcome back to Dark Souls, not Left 4 Dead. In the last episode, we went through a good bit of Cathedral of the Deep. Unlocked this shortcut. I'm trying to remember if there are any items around here. I don't think there are. That's the other shortcut that leads to the Poison Bite Ring. So back up we go. Man, I am really enjoying this weapon. Whoop! Before we get dropped on by a slime. Down we go. To whatever you would call this room. This is a bizarre room. There's no real explanation for its... Let's give you some space. It's like a lower sanctum, maybe. And the deep gem. A deep gem. That priestess or whatever, just staring into the chasm of the abyss, potentially. Maybe the ashes of Ariandel will give a little bit of explanation for what that hole in the ground actually is. Oh, I didn't make the jump. Get off my face. There we go. Okay. Let's top off, because this could be risky, and we are off to the races. Giants everywhere. Just skip these little items, go for the big item. Lloyd's sword ring, I think that's more damage at full HP. Ooh, dodges! So many dodges! Is on the run. Alright, am I being followed? Ooh, that was some shakiness. The sword ring might be worthwhile. Boosts attack when HP is full. Why not? Chains facing forward. We all know what that means. Let's go do like a dark divine tome, I think. Deep Braille divine tome. I somehow killed that mimic my first playthrough and didn't pick up the item. And that was the one tome I was missing. It was really upsetting. This way, up we go. Oh, I'm remembering an enemy up ahead. Yoza. Just gonna pull a solid snake on this little tactical espionage action. Surprise, motherfucker! You got bopped! A little bit risky. Should have two archers up here, maybe only one. The other one took a chop from that giant ember. Oh, no, no, no. It's a heavy hit. Oh, I forgot to burn my bone ash. Got a dude hanging off the edge here. No longer. Do you have a friend on this side? You are really hanging low. Guy up on the roof. Like a dick. His friend coming to get some. Also, friend up on the ceiling. Seek guidance. Miracle I've never used. My understanding is you're more likely to get co-op text messages, but also I think there's some hidden developer messages. It's kind of interesting. And I'm not going to waste my time using it, but it's interesting. Maybe some soul items on the side. Maybe? Before this gets out of hand, let's desecrate this little temple. For the good of the land. This guy wrecks my face. That hit good. Those are gonna pop in a bit. That shield, that bastard shield. Love having a strong weapon. This is going much better than when I used blade upgrade, miracles and sorceries and pyromancies. And what do you say? Try up and then monster. It's possible to actually see this thing. There we go. Let's get a little mental breather. It's like a spider horse. It's just the combination of some terrible shit. Aldrich's Sapphire. What do you do? Let's read Lloyd's. Ring given to Knights of the Way of White. Depicts Allfather Lloyd's Sword of Law. Much time has passed since the worship of Lloyd was common in the Way of White. The clerics of Kareem had always strongly asserted that Lloyd was a derivative fraud, and that the Allfather title was self-proclaimed. A malformed ring left by Aldrich, Saint of the Deep, recovers FP from critical attacks. Infamous for his appetite for flesh, apparently had the desire to share with others his joy of imbibing the final shudders of life while luxuriating in his victim's screams. That's a little bit dark. This could be like an ember or something. Oh man, I am really enjoying coming back to Dark Souls 3. It's been half a year, maybe even more, since I played it. And I am enjoying the shit out of it. Longfinger Kirk. Hey, bastard. You need to get gone. Don't get poisoned. Oh, that is poisonous sludge, too. Let's get rid of all these ancillary foes. I think that's poisonous sludge. This is just water. Okay, not deep water either. You bastard. Kirknet of Thorns is with the fingers. I'm trying to think if that relates to the Daughters of Chaos. If I can come up with connection. Because that's what he was in a previous life. We'll abuse the shit out of you, Kirk. That's all my staminas. You done, Kirk? You done messed around. Spike shield and barbed straight sword. Is there a shortcut going this way? I do believe so. Get the chop. So we're good. Zeneric. I think this is my other shortcut. Yeah, that's where I got the poison bite ring. Oh, this gets me up on the roof, too. Ooh. Oops, that's not the door I want. I want this door. Okay. Where do I go next? I think I'm going to refresh everything. Super quick. Expend my souls on a level. Alright. Back at the Cleansing Chapel. We'll go up later. Probably not in this episode. But maybe in this episode. Depends on how quickly we get through the rest of here. What am I doing? Yeah, Christ. Stop targeting. Oh my lord. You sneaky fuck. It's gotta be a Zweihander one. Not too far from here. That was some wasted FP. Fuck me. Oh, this is just going horrifically. There it is. That back attack. With the crack-a-lack. Okay. Whoop. Gotta raise these things up. Doesn't really create a path of any use. Oh, this is just sludge. It's not actually poison. I do remember this. It's just stay around his feet, roll dodge like a fiend. Basically, if he hits you, it's gonna hurt like a truck. Whoa, Doctor, that was close. And down he goes. Stupid sludge is the worst. I don't even think he gives you anything when he dies, which is super upsetting. Maidenhood. All greasy. I believe the first time I played this, I just rolled on past him. Ooh, dung pie. I might have used the daggers to get through him quickly. I'm gonna have, what, 2 of those? 3 of those to kill? I think only 2, actually. I feel like there's a third, but I can't think of where it would be. Whee! This has got to be a sorcery, I believe. Maybe a miracle. Maybe none of the above. Divine blessing, twin humanities, all these potential things. Saint Bident, so none of those things. You can actually see that from up above on your way in, from the outside of the Cathedral of the Deep. Homeward Bones. Right over there-ish is where you fight the Crystal Sage. How are we doing? Good on health. Top up that. It's probably a waste, actually. I think I get full recovery on a drink, so I should have actually saved that until I expended my FP, but what are you gonna do? It's too late now. Avoid Mr. Zweihaai. I hate him and his giant dad memes. 5 flasks, that should be more than enough for what I intend to do here. I'm gonna go to the left, pull another lever. All these things that I think don't actually do anything. Maybe you need these to get patches to show up. I don't quite remember. Through. It's a shame you can't get him to show up. Or to travel all the way out of the sludge. Oh, nice. Nice, Dom. Ooh, Doctor. Oh, he does damage the slimes. That makes me a fan. Oh, they're not just slimes, it's the maggots too. It's actually the biggest risk is the slimes and maggots preventing you from rolling out of the way of his attacks. Not them doing significant damage. Okay, I think I got him. Just the low center of gravity of these slimes. Just all these things that make them super difficult to deal with. Drang shoes. You get the whole Drang armor here. That Night and Dung. Makes you wonder what we're rolling around in. Ooh, a Pale Tongue. Drang armor. Drang gauntlets. Let's see something. Drang, where's your weight? Oh, you are significantly lighter. I do, in fact, love that. How do you compare? 3.7. You are a lot less defensive, but I do love me the look of the Drang. Oddly reminiscent of the Ferosa gear. Not exactly, but it's got the fur on the top. Love it. Any good text for this thing? Armor of the Drang Knights, proclaimed descendants from the land known for the legend of the linking of the fire. Fine protection that is both light and strong, having been reinforced with rare steel. The Drang Knights were once feared sellswords, until treason meant descending into the abyss. They were separated forever. Ooh, the Abyss. I'm not a fan of the Abyss. See if any of this other stuff has good text. And nothing good. We'll stick with the Drang for now. I'd have to reevaluate their association with the Abyss. Also, eventually, I'm just gonna be wearing Abyss Watcher gear because, come on now, that shit's out of control. And we just gotta run by those fools. Can't remember if there's an item back here. There is not. So this will open up a shortcut. Good, you are down. I think let's finish off the Patches quest line. That's exactly where I ended an episode in my last playthrough. I can't duplicate that. I feel bad about it. So let's go in here. C word. Dual charm. So part of his trick isn't going to work because I've killed the giants.
Well, you look reasonably sane. I am a knight of Katarina. I've managed to track down this cathedral's store of treasure. It's right over there, across that narrow part. Treasure. Always so close, yet so far. I'm in quite a pickle, indeed.
Love Patches mimicking the Knights of Katarina.
Just hold your horses a moment. I know. Treasure is so sorely tempting. Just hold your... I know.
Okay, you're telling me not to do this. I'm going to do it, though.
Shame on you, you greedy guts.
That subtitle did not match that text at all.
Thought you could outwit an onion. Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors.
I thought he had different text. If you have already...
Where's the old giant? What? Where's the bloody giant? Just what have you done? How dare you? Have you no shame? Damn.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Nice, that's the text I was hoping for. I don't think him dropping you triggers the giant, though. Or if you're smart enough to walk away from it, pretty much fine. So we're finally going to go up this path. Oh, I might regret not having used that bonfire, but what do you got to do? Hey, buddy. Remember me? You used to shoot me. You bastard. And we go left, and left again. And up. That is the cleansing chapel. Yeah. Cleansing chapel right there. You can see my shadow on top of it. Whoa, danger. I thought there was an item up here. Deep ring, nice. Oh, danger. So all these dudes fall on you if you're in the lower path, and they climb up and try to get you if you're up here. Man, I think this is +4. I'd be doing them in 2 hits. You were 2 and done. Okay, we will. It's gonna be an Avalon over here, I think. Nope, wrong path. Well, that dude climbed and just jumped. Another entrance. Oh, there's the abyss. Nice. And a bell. I don't know what that bell is for. Okay, he's not coming our way. This little cleansing chapel right next to the abyss. I don't have time for you, little munchkin. Nothing there. Ooh, another pale tongue. They just hand those out like candy around here. One more down. You got some big knights in here. Oh, hey, buddy, where'd you come from? That's one way to do it. Thrall hood, take 3 probably. There we got this big guy. Christ. Try to knock me off the edge. You bastard. Oh, I stunned him. I ran. Blessed gem. Oh, only 2 left. Ooh, I really should have sat. Got one guy with a big sword. I'm trying to remember the best approach to this. That's my platform. Oh, shit. I am not above this. Is he smart enough? Oh, he's not smart enough to cut me back off. Oh god, oh god. We made it. Looks like we made it. Drink, drink, you bastard. Miracle spewing motherfucker. Get out of here. I thought there were more on the roof that just dropped down on you. Reopen this path. This is a long episode. It's going up patches.
Huh? Yes, hello. Oh, I don't believe we've met. I'm Patches. Unbreakable Patches. You seem to be unkindled. Do you have business with me? Oh, yes, of course. It's coming back to me now. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my hand, as you know. But the deed, well, that was the armor's doing. Regrettable, truly. But behold, I'm stripped clean of that unruly attire. And look at you. Not a scratch. All's well that ends well, right? Yes, we'll be fine. I can tell. It's that rotten curse. It is. The untidy mess. Yes. Now, it wasn't me, but you still deserve an apology. Just a little trinket. Go ahead. It's yours now. You should know, I'm a kind of travelling merchant. If you're as unkindled as you look, you'll find plenty of good stuff.
Let's see what he's selling. Ooh, the Katarina set. Do I have enough to buy that? Maybe. I'm going to want the Katarina set. What else are you selling? Rubbish. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's delightful.
Thanks, sweetie. Oh, yes, yeah. Can't resist it, can you? My sumptuous selection. Can't find anything you like? Well, you could try looking a little harder.
Go fuck yourself, Patches. Alright, and really quickly now, we just got one final thing. Let's actually hit this bad boy. Oh, you need 2 to kill you. Okay, you only need 1. There's just a bunch of these leech mongers. That's not what their actual names are, but that's what I'm going to call them. And you! Red Sunset Stone. I think you don't need a key for this, but maybe you do. No, you don't. Matching doors to the other side. Oh, what's the inside of your head, Farron? You crazy lady. In we go. We should see our friend potentially, maybe not. No, I'm not seeing him. Helm of Thorns. Oh yeah, because I murked his ass. And that is Rosaria. We're not going to talk to her because she screws up a couple of other quest lines. I think you can actually talk to her. She doesn't say anything. But I don't want to risk it, so I'll just light the bonfire and end the episode. I'm Young Guru. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.